Hey guys, just a quick update. I've made some progress during the weekend, though not as much as I really planned to. But you can see here, I'm going to show you what I have so far. I worked on the main menu. Somebody suggested on the Unreal Engine forums that they wanted to have, if possible, some kind of saving system where you would select the levels. And I actually thought that was a good idea. My original plan was to just save your current level, and then when you click continue, you would just load to whatever level you were on. And then I thought maybe once you complete the level, you can unlock a secret menu with all of the levels, so you can go and replay whatever level, right? I've actually changed it based on that feedback, and I worked on this. I think it was Saturday morning. It took me about an hour, not too complicated. Um, but now, as you complete your levels, now you have a menu and you can always go back, right? So if you're in level 3, you can always go back and load level 2 or level 1. So now instead of saving just your level, it basically saves your progress, and it gives you a list, and you'll see that in a minute, of all of the levels that you can access. And of course, once you complete the entire game, then you'll have the list of all the levels. So I actually thought that that was a really good idea. It makes it really intuitive. The game is not going to be long because of, obviously, I don't have much time. But if I ever want to continue working on it, or somebody downloads it and wants to add their own levels, then the system's already set up. You don't have to do anything. It saves everything, it reads everything, it populates, the little list box here. So let me just show you what I have, and so you can see. Um, and I put the music down so I can talk over it. But you can see when you start, this is a tentative title for the game. Literally just came up with it last night. I still don't have a story. I've just been focusing on the play mechanics. But you can see here there's that little menu, right? If you click start, it'll take you to level 1. But if you click load, it gives you a drop down of all of the different levels that you can access. And then of course you select something and click load level, or you can delete all of the data, and I'm going to do just that, just so I can show you the saving function. So now all I have is level 1. So I'm going to click start, and this is the first level. I've only worked on level 1, and I'm literally halfway through level 2. It's taken a long time, much longer than I expected to make these levels. But the idea here is, as you can see on the top left corner, is you're supposed to slowly introduce your player to all of the different mechanics, right? And I think that's one of the big differences between making a prototype, which is what I've been making for the past week and a half, which is the other level where all the mechanics are there and everything works, to an actual game where a player that doesn't know anything starts your game, right? So that was kind of the attempt. So little things that you don't think about, right? Now you have to build a level to reinforce that mechanic. So I'm just going to start playing here. You can see here it gives you hints, as far as how you move. And then when you get here, again, borrowing from Mirror's Edge, you have like the little green cube that gives you a hint of what you need to do. And as you're like trying to pass, it'll tell you, okay, you need to use your space bar. The only way you can pass. And then here's another jumping section. It reinforces that. You can see I just saved your position on a checkpoint in case you fail and die. Well, you come back to the same place, so you don't have to start over. Oops. As you can see. So if you die, you just start over immediately. Let's see if we can make it again. There we go. can go back to the main menu, and if I go back to load game, then I have level 2, right? So it saves it progressively. So now let's go to level 2. And now here I'm introducing the player to new mechanics. So basically I'm staggering all the mechanics. If you've seen my previous videos, you know that there's switches and mirrors. So none of that is going to appear at the very first level. So this level focuses mostly on jump pads and a few other mechanics. And that's pretty much what I have. As you can see, there's a massive room here that I have to fill with some kind of a puzzle. But the idea here is that you have to get all the way up there. And there's going to be obviously a huge amount of blocks that you have to flip. And hopefully it should be interesting because you should be using your flipping mechanic alongside your jump pads. And avoiding some of these red blocks that if you touch them, they just kill you immediately. So it does take a lot longer than I thought. You can see here, it just kind of takes you here, and then hopefully make it interesting enough that you have to traverse this entire area. If you fall, you have obviously to start over. So yep. All right. So that's pretty much what I have. I have other mechanics that I haven't shown yet that hopefully will be a surprise later on in the levels. I don't have much time, so I'm not even sure how long the game will be. You can see there that level 1 was literally about 5 minutes. So if I can create 1 hour of gameplay, I think that will be pretty good for the amount of time I have. But hopefully you like where this is going. All the systems are there, right? All the saving is there, all the mechanics are there. Now it's just time to hopefully create some interesting levels that will showcase the whole switching mechanic, because right now I feel like it's not a lot of fun. But I'm hoping that the first few levels are going to be simple because you're trying to teach the player something, and then the last few are going to be going all out where you have to use all of those abilities. So hopefully you like where this is going. Let me know if you have any other suggestions. Like I said, the saving system was from somebody on the forums. I'm still open. If some good ideas that you have are easy to implement and fit with the theme, I may just go ahead and put them in. No promises though, but again, I always like taking feedback because that's, I think, the whole point of this. Not just to participate, but I'm learning and I want to give something back to the community that people find useful. So, alrighty. Let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks.